So setup wise, here is good when the grip was better. I think you've got a tendency to not see that logo. And I think when you try and get that thumb, as you can see, the thumb now is off to the side of the grip as we're looking here on this left-hand side, as you're looking down obviously the right-hand side. But I think sometimes you put your left hand on the old grip position, just move your thumb across.
Yeah.
So it sort of sits almost behind your left thumb, behind your right hand like this, rather than taking your hand and actually moving the sort of the forearm, the wrist and everything in one unit. So your thumb and forefinger, when you're gripping the club correctly, will be together.
Yes.
Don't just hit the thumb and go, that's not change your grip. No. Your hand's still in the same incorrect position. Okay, so the left hand's going to move over. We're going to see that logo, that Callaway logo there. Okay, so if needs be, like I say, have a golf club in your hand at home while watching the TV. Just have a club, just moving it around, just write your name in midair. Sounds daft, I know, but be able to control that club to sort of write your name and spell your name in midair. You'd be surprised how, if you're gripping it tight, how difficult it will be. Yeah. To be able to move that club, your wrist will have some element of sort of looseness and control to do that. Okay.
Right.
Otherwise, said it was good. All right.
Yeah.
Now the focus on this now. This is the sort of the field based we do. We put a T-peg here. Now you can do this on the range. You can put little bits of dust or dirt or whatever, or maybe some tiny little bit of T-pegs. I'm sure you can find on the mat there. Left of the golf ball, and just said to yourself, hit the T-peg. The ball gets in the way, so your low part of the swing now would be here, and then obviously then rise back up the other side. Okay. What you tend to do when it goes slightly wrong is your low points back here, and the club bounces over the golf ball. Hence, when you had the 5 iron, you had 2 or 3 of those sort of bedoing shots over the top of the ball, and it wasn't feeling very good, no doubt. No. So by putting the T-peg there, it kind of just changed your focus. Yeah. There was no technical thought with this swing, and we'll look at the technical stuff in a second. But there's no technical thought with this swing. All you did now is you swung the golf club back and said, right, I'm going to hit the T-peg. So now you've got to start shifting this hip towards the target. Yeah. Now, did it move enough? Not quite, but it has moved from where it was to where it wants to go. Okay, and the T-peg then disappears, and an impact. Now, I would say that impact there is not bad. We'd want your body to be in kind of this position with your arms still down at the golf ball. And I think that's miles past the golf swing, but that's at 4:08 on the swing. Impacts at 3:95, so basically a tenth of a second.
Yeah.
How fast is it? It's not miles out, really. Okay. At this position now, we would expect this leg to be kicking a little bit, and the hip would be a bit more of that direction. So you've moved a bit more to the left.
Turn and rotate quicker.
Exactly, yeah. Moving the body a bit better. At this point now, see the head stayed down a little bit longer than we want, which if you think your shoulders are fully rotated there from where they started, they basically start in this direction, don't they? You're almost fully rotated 90 degrees at this point, which is fine. But if the leg stays back in this way, look where your hips are now. So imagine down here at the back of your spine, you've got the shoulders have gone full 90 and the back's like, So that's going to cause a little bit of kind of whoopsie if we keep the head down too long and don't rotate through. And then you kind of come through after. And again, this was a good finished position and it was a good shot, okay? So the movement, this was just purely feel-based, trying to hit something at this side of the golf ball, and the way that you just instinctively did that. After the first go with those T-pegs, it didn't quite go so well. You put 3 T-pegs down or 4 T-pegs and after that, and you went boom, 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 and you hit them all easily.
Yeah.
Looked like someone done it for 20 years. You're like, doink, 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 and away they went. So that's more of a feel-based thing. Getting your body in the club now to be hitting the golf ball as your weight is shifting this way. Now, to help you do that in terms of a physical and a technical swing thought, we need to get this moving better. Okay? You've got to rotate. Now, if you watch this on the way back now, your head sort of almost drops down so that your head's tilting, which is going to put a bit of a breaker on your turn and your rotation ability, yeah? Okay. If your head sort of goes, in effect, that way, it's going to be hard to rotate in that direction, yeah? Because you want to rotate this way. If I turn my head that way and now try and rotate, I'm going to put a lot of strain on the back, okay? So we want to let the body and the shoulders rotate. And the practice for me now is for you to make some swings, basically, that could be 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So sort of 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock there. So you're swinging back to here. This is obviously a fuller swing, but you'd swing to kind of here and then swing through to there. So you're just hitting shots of this, okay, just moving your body. And when you finish here, head and torso and shift of that weight should have happened a little bit quicker. And obviously when you're slower, that'll be a lot easier to do that, but it'll encourage the movement, get your body moving better, yeah?
So really, you want my hips sort of by there?
Yeah, I want you to move further. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Imagine if you're just getting your golf in set at where you are there, just aside there now, just imagine you're going to hand that club into my hands here now, yeah? and turn it around this way and let this turn head. There you go. Let that come through. Yeah, that takes a lot more stress off your back. Yeah. If I stood back down where the ball would be now, and sort of try and crank your head and put the shoulders. That's not going to feel too good. No. You're like crunching yourself up. So, as if you're going to hand something to your left, your body's just going to move around the corner. And this is where I think the old keep the head down is such a mythical thing that people unfortunately get told to do. Yeah, that's it. And let things move, yeah? The reason why we miss hit the ground is because the angle of the club swing on, not because your head's lifted or dropped or tilted, yeah? But you're going to end up with a much more healthier finish position. That, for me, is the be-all and end-all, yeah?
Sound.
I would rather say to you, okay, right, we're going to sacrifice 10 yards of your golfing career, but have the healthiest swing in the world, you can go and play 3-4 games of golf a week and enjoy yourself, yeah? Rather than going, I can get 20, 30 yards longer, but the next I'm in agony, yeah? That's not worth it, is it? Yeah? Get the body moving as effectively as you can, so you can get out and enjoy the game of golf as much as you want to do. Okay, mate, does that make sense? And yeah, so again, feel-wise, put something there, hit it. It sounds daft, but you could do that at home, just practicing bits of tiny grit or stone on the ground, put a doormat on the floor like so, put some things on it ahead of where the club starts, and just start moving back and forth, hitting them, okay? Just gets your body, almost like you say, just bopping those things in the games console, yeah? Just back and forth, moving, hit it, just gets your body moving how it wants to move, without overly thinking of technique. All right, mate?
Yeah, no worries.
Good man, very good, buddy. Well done.